Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick, aka the one and only Crisis YT, and I asked you guys today what you wanted me to talk about on Twitter. What you wanted me to, talk about in today's video. I gave you a few options, and you decided you wanted me to talk about my weight and my experiences with being overweight, basically my whole entire life. And, I'm going to talk about even more of now how I'm trying to beat that and overcome being overweight. But, first off, I wanted to say that I don't know what gameplay is going to be going behind this. I just decided for this style of a video that gameplay really isn't important, and so I'm just going to throw whatever I can behind it. It'll probably be Black Ops 2 at first, but I don't know how long this video will run, and I don't know how much Black Ops 2 gameplay I have. So if it's Black Ops 2 and then it switches to Halo or it switches to Modern Warfare 2 or something like that, I do apologize. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get this started. I've been fat my whole entire life. I honestly don't remember a time in which I wasn't overweight. And a lot of people would have said that I wasn't the fat kid, but I've never felt like the fat kid. I've never let my weight and being overweight hold me back, ever. It's never been an excuse for me. I'm going to skip forward a little bit here. I remember in gym class, I would work as hard as I possibly could, bust my freaking ass to keep up with other people because I didn't want to be the reason that we were having to do something longer than anybody else. I didn't want to be last. I didn't want to be, the person that everybody would be like, if Nick could finish quicker, we would have been able to do this, play a game or whatever. I didn't want to be that person. So I tried and struggled and I actually got an award this specific year, one specific year, for being an outstanding gym student, even though I was a fat guy, which is kind of funny because I, didn't want fat to be a reason for staying behind, and for that reason, I think that's why I got that award, because I didn't want fat to be an excuse, being fat to be an excuse, and I've never let it, be an excuse for me. I've never, let anyone tell me that I couldn't do something because I was fat. It's just not something that I'm going to let happen. And now that I'm getting older, I have dreams, skydiving and cliff diving, things like that. And there's safety issues with being overweight and doing those things. And for that reason, I'm trying to, change it. But I don't want to get to there yet. I want to talk about that towards the end of the video. Right now, I wanted to talk to you guys about how I feel. Like, a lot of people assume that fat people feel a certain way. And some probably do. But I don't. I've never felt fat. I mean, I've been fat since I was like 5 years old, basically. I've been overweight. And I've never felt overweight. I've never felt fat. Like, a lot of people who are overweight complain of their back hurting or their legs hurting or something like that. And the only time that happens for me is when they should be, where I've worked out the next day or where I walked, around an amusement park for 12 hours. Of course your legs are going to hurt after that. I think anyone who, is basically normal, that's going to happen to. So I don't feel fat. I mean, and I've never let being fat keep me from being active. Like, if my friends want to go to the park and pass football, I'm going to go with them. I'm not going to let being fat hold me back from that, or play basketball, whatever. I'm not going to let me being fat hold me back from doing those things that are fun and they're exciting and things like that. And whereas I know a lot of people who are overweight would have. They would have let that, I'm too fat, or, I'm overweight, I can't do that. I don't let that stop me. If you're using being overweight as an excuse, that's pathetic, man. Come on, you can do everything else everybody else can do. It's just going to be harder for you, so you got to accept that, And that's what I've done, people will, for example, in gym class, right? I use that example how I worked my ass off. Everybody else would be able to do things normally, all the skinny guys and everything would be able to do things normally, no problem, right? And they would be able to continue on with their day and they wouldn't be tired. But me, myself, I would bust my ass in gym class, and when I got home from school, I would be so tired and so fatigued that I just wanted to, go to sleep. But the thing is, I had kept up with everybody, and I wasn't the problem. And I didn't let fat hold me back. And if you are overweight out there, that's what I would recommend you doing. Just don't let fat hold you back. Also, I wanted to talk about this. I know a lot of people have asked me about this. Has being fat made you get bullied more, or, things like that? And the answer is no. I know that a lot of people will get bullied and things like that for being overweight, but for me, it's not like that. It's never been like that for me. I mean, I've been in the same school and been around most of the same people. I mean, obviously, like how my school district works, when you go from elementary to middle school, there's a new school that comes in. And when you go from middle school to high school, there's a new school that comes in. And every time that's happened, I'm the funny guy, right? I'm the guy that's making people laugh. I'm the guy that's, entertaining and confident and things like that. And for that reason, my school experience has been great. I can't remember a time that I got bullied and everybody was like, and I have a specific, like time where I was bullied because I was fat. I was bullied for other things because, I played Call of Duty forever, or, I played too many video games or something like that. I was bullied for that, but not for being overweight. It was never an overweight thing. It was for other things, and it wasn't just me who was getting bullied for those other things. It was other people. It was my friend group would get bullied for playing too many video games or something like that. But eventually I just stood up to myself and fucking told the people that I'm talking about off, and now basically they're afraid of me, and they've been afraid of me since like 7th grade, which is kind of sad. I haven't gotten bullied in high school because of how I carry myself around. If you're confident and you're everything like that, you're not going to get bullied. People just are afraid to bully you, and this is a separate video, but confidence is faked. A lot of confidence is just faked. I mean, you can be confident about some things, but at the end of the day, confidence is how other people perceive it. And if you fake your confidence, guess what? You're going to come out grand at the end of the day. But that's just a little bit of advice there. Let's get on back to the topic of the commentary. But being overweight has never made me get bullied. It's just not, because I just don't let people do that. I don't let that happen because of how I carry myself. Like I said, I'm the funny guy, right? And that's what a lot of fat guys have to do. But because of that, I've never been bullied for being overweight. At least I can't remember it. And so yeah, but that's basically my story, kind of. I mean, like, I've been overweight my whole life, and I've never let it hold me back or never let it stop me from doing things that I don't want to do. And for that reason, I'm actually trying to lose weight now. Like I said, I have dreams of skydiving and like jumping out of airplanes and jumping off cliffs and doing awesome, fun things that only, that it's a risk. It's, something bad could go wrong if you're, overweight, if you're obese. And so now I've actually started to try to lose weight, and I'm actually being quite successful at it. I'm working out every day now. I'm busting my ass. Just at my house I have some dumbbells and then just the area around me, about 5x5 area, that I just like work out every day, and I sweat and blood, sweat, and tears, and it's I'm seeing results. And I'm also 90% of losing weight is dieting, and so I don't want to do like a ketogenic diet or diet per se, because that's not a livable lifestyle. A livable lifestyle is being able to eat basically whatever you want, because in life that's just how it is. You want to enjoy food. So what I've been doing is eating less of everything. For example, for dinner, I would get a plate and I would eat half of it, and whereas before I would eat the whole thing. Why would I do that? Because I can shrink my stomach. Once my stomach shrinks, half of that plate will fill me up. And so that's what I'm trying to do, and it's working. I'm seeing results, like I said. So nevertheless, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If we could get like 40 likes on this video, that would be amazing. It's just like the most personal I've gotten on my channel in a long time. But let me know your thoughts. If you're overweight, things like that. In all honesty, I don't want your weight loss advice. What I'm doing right now is working. And, if it ever stops working, I'll switch it up. So that's basically how I look at things. But, I guess if you want to give me like weight loss advice or something like that, go ahead. But I probably won't listen to it. That's just how that works. But today's question of the day is actually, what are your bullying stories? And I don't want anybody to, relive something terrible. I don't want anybody to do anything like that, and if that happens, I am so sorry for that. But tell me in the comment section down below, what are your bullying stories? Like, you've heard mine here. I really don't have one, and what you did here was the me being bullied for video games and things like that, and not actually being overweight. What are your bullying stories? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to see that. Nevertheless, guys, I'm CrisisYT. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm out, guys. Peace. And if you still want more of my content, here are 2 videos you guys may have missed. On the left is I'm going to Twitch. Basically, in that video, I talk about my live stream and things like that, and I talk about how I'm, starting to stream a lot more. Go check it out if you're interested in more content or my live stream. And on the right is Quick and Easy Call of Duty 4. It's part of my series A Blast from the past, in which I throw it back and play some old Call of Duty games or Halo games or whatever. So go check that video out if you like Call of Duty 4 or like things to be quick and easy. Nevertheless, guys, I'm CrisisYT, and I'm out. Peace.